Hi. 5 actions for detection. But before I get into that, I spend a lot of time in discussing the fundamentals of a cybersecurity program or their risk management program, and that is the identification part. Understanding what is connected to your network and what is used on a network, because you might be using a cloud system as well, not necessarily connected to the network, but where your information is, where important information resides, and understanding that fact is more important than the detection itself, because you need to know where is your information, your critical information, that information that supports the mission, the vision, and the services that you provide to your customers and shareholders. That is very important. That's why I spend a lot of time discussing that part before diving into detection. And also understanding that protecting everything is equal to protecting nothing. And protecting everything is to protect nothing. That's period. Understanding that fact also helps when it comes to detection. So I will give you 5 actions to take to improve your detection program. So number 1, establish a regular and normal traffic pattern for your network devices. That is number 1 step, because before you can catch an anomaly in your network, you need to understand what is normal. Now, this might be simpler said than done, because you will have to work with your IT partners, with your business partners, as these devices and applications and solutions are deployed, to understand what is a regular pattern of traffic and during the day, off hours, weekends, and so forth, so you can understand what is normal versus what is not normal for that particular solution. Number 2, monitor systems with an IDS, an intrusion detection system, and determine the method to send and receive notification alerts. You need to understand that once you detect that anomaly with your IDS, how are you going to receive that alert? And how you're going to send that alert when you receive. So that is number 2. Number 3, deploy one or more central logging monitoring system. Basically, your security information event management, your SIEM in your network. That is the step number 3. Because in an event of an intrusion or an event of an anomaly that you detect on your network environment, you will need to understand where this attack is moving, because you might get the initial alert that solution A, server A are being attacked. But once that is attacked, the intrusion will spread laterally on your environment. You need to understand where else is being attacked. A central logging system will provide logs from your firewalls, routers, switches, servers, applications, and so forth, so you can monitor that and trace that attack throughout your system and be able to identify where it's going, what is being compromised. So that's step number 3. And also very important to understand that your log systems are logging and sending alert as well. So number 4, determine the impact. Once the event is taken care of, the dust has settled, do a lessons learned, understand what was the impact of that. Now, some of that has been captured through your risk management program. You have analyzed the risks, you have analyzed the potential impacts, potential financial reputation impacts, or even regulatory impact to your organization. But now is, did you capture this particular event? If not, let's do a basically lesson learned. Let's see what we can do to improve moving forward. What new alerts we should be putting in our IDSs or not on our SIEMs, so next time this is detected sooner. Develop threshold or to trigger an action. So what that means, you're looking for anomalies, and so how many of those will you send an alert, will trigger an alert? Because not every time a user, for example, mistyped the password, that you're going to send an alert somebody's trying to hack that account. No. But If you see 15 attempts in 3 seconds, you see it's not humanly possible to type that fast. So it should trigger an alert. Organizations that are good at this are bankings. And when they monitoring ATM or credit card usage, they understand that charging $1 in 3 different cities within 5 seconds is not user possible. You're not going to be in 5 different cities in 5 seconds withdrawing $1 or charging $1. So that would trigger an event. It will trigger that event, will freeze the account, will contact the user, validate that he or she is using the card, and so on and so forth. Similar has to occur on your network. So these are the 5 steps, 5 actions that you can take today to make sure that your organization is in a better position.